Hi, welcome to the Mimuvi podcast. My name is Doug.
And I'm Jack.
And today we are talking about drones and phones. So Jack, I see that recently you upgraded your phone. What
I
phone
did.
is that?
This is an iPhone XS Max.
Dang, that thing is huge. And I'm hearing a lot of good things about the camera. What do you
Right.
think about it?
I think it's definitely a step in the right direction in the video industry. I think phones have come a long way since even we were kids when they were just, flip phones with just a tiny little camera on the back, and now that they can shoot 4K at 60 frames, I think that's really something that no one was expecting from a phone standpoint.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, talking about like quality and stuff like that, I recently shot an event for my movie where I used both my phone and the remote view cameras. Dude, I got this is like a couple years old. Like this is an SE. Like they're great phones and everything. Camera quality is like all right, but like I can get 4K 30 and like 1080p up to 120 frames or something like that. It's insane. It's insane. I mean, this phone, like, it's so cheap, yet the fact that I can get solid footage on that.
Right. I definitely think it's something interesting in a corner of the market that hasn't been covered as much as I think it should.
I stumbled into a couple things that I really wish were improved. I mean, sure, this is an older phone, and it did really well for how old the phone is.
Right.
But something in specific that I really wish it could do easily is lock focus. Like I noticed like a lot of the cameras, like they're stuck on like autofocus when you're recording video, and even in like some of the apps, like the app for the Moza gimbal and stuff like that, it's pretty hard to like lock down the focus on the camera, and it'll kind of hunt for a while. And when it does that, it just like ruins the footage. And if it could just lock focus, it'd be awesome.
Right, I definitely think they've improved that with these newer phones that I was testing it out, and it's definitely improved. I know what you're talking about. It does hunt still, but I think that's definitely something they can work on. But I know with these ones, they've actually added the whole shallow depth of field and the ability to get the crisp shots that DSLRs can get just with your phone.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that actually, because I was thinking, I'm like, man,
I definitely think that's a good thing that phones can shoot at higher frame rates and still shoot 4K, because there's a lot of DSLRs that, one, don't shoot 4K, two, don't shoot up to 60 frames. I know a lot of the older like T3i, stuff like that, don't shoot the full 60 frames and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's funny that you say a T3i, because that's actually the body I'm trying to sell, man.
Oh, really?
You're throwing me under the bus.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're totally right. I wish someone like a T3i could shoot like 120 frames. I mean, obviously it's older. Obviously, like this thing is older, so like I'm rocking some older equipment. But that'd be cool if they if camera companies could come out with a body or maybe a phone or something that could shoot high frame rates for cheap.
Yeah, so I have a little bit of experience with drones, and I think this one, for example, is a very good drone. I think because it has the ability to also be used, the GoPro.
Yeah.
You can use the GoPro for different situations. You also get a drone out of it. It's got very stable drone footage while having a lot of options. It has good software. But then again, you have things like the DJI, which have probably the best GPS software that I've seen and like the most usability. So I think that they both have their strong suits, but there's definitely different things to like about both of them.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, and that's actually just another plus of like how far phones have come. Like the fact that you can control a whole drone with like a separate camera on it and fly it reliably and stuff just from like a phone. That's insane. That's crazy.
The DJI Phantoms, when you put the ND filters on them that look good in the sunlight, they can look amazing. And it's aerial footage, so you have that advantage that if people without drones don't have, and then you have that unique shot that just makes your video 10 times better.
Yeah. All right, it looks like that's all we have today for Drones and Phones. Once again, I'm Doug.
I'm Jack.
And thanks for watching.
If you're ever in need of any assistance regarding anything Mimuvi, stop by the website. Not only do we have an FAQ and a live chat, but we also have our mobile phone contact number to call if you have any concerns. And feel free to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Mimuvi has captured proposals, weddings, honeymoons, corporate events, grad parties, and really any event that you would ever want taped. Be sure to check us out on mymovie.com and also consider taking a look at our Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram.